Welcome back, everybody. What happened last time? Let's see. Our new maid there, she made a bit more mess. She's made a lot of messes. She made more of a mess last time. But we did learn that she knows how to cook, so she has found her place in our lovely home here. She found something to do. That's good. And I believe we set ourselves a goal of having everybody enter our bedroom. So, which means we have to go to some of the other characters. So there's the princess there, Elincia, I think is her name, that we kidnapped in quotations. June kidnapped her and then she didn't want to leave, even though we told her she could, so she's still here. And I guess Summer's the only one that left. Summer, I'm not so sure about. Well, not just Summer, more like the whole town. Maury and June were telling me that I should absolutely not go there, and it was bad, and the village people are weird, and I mean, Summer seemed too normal, if that makes sense. Too normal that I questioned about what's really going on in the village. I don't really know. So maybe we'll leave Summer for now, and we'll go with Elincia here. So our goal is to get a gun, everybody, into our room here. 3 out of 5 so far. Let's go for 4 out of 5 today. I awake to find a note shoved beneath my door. It takes a while to decipher the rough handwriting, but I eventually put together that it's from Elincia. The note is an invitation, or rather a demand, to come over for tea. You're late. I didn't know there was a meeting planned until I got up this morning. Don't tell me you just got up. The sun has been up for hours. It is sad to see that all of Earth's fairy tales were misinformed. Princesses are just horrible, bratty creatures. Filing this thought away for later, I turned my attention back to the ogre princess before me. Where's the tea? The what? Didn't you read the memo? I said to bring tea with you. Is she serious? I couldn't read some parts of the note because of your awful handwriting. Should we just go back to her room, or I think we need to teach her a lesson. If she's gonna invite us over for tea, she should have the tea ready for us. That's just proper manners. So we're gonna go back to her room. Screw this, I'm just going back to my room. I spend the rest of the day in my room, enjoying the quiet peace. Oh, wow. Oh, so I did know that there are different endings to this game, and for most of the time, the choices I was picking just kind of continue the story, but that one actually ended something, so I wonder if, I guess we actually did something important with one of our choices. Let's go back to her and Elincia, and let's see if she's learned anything. She has gone to the library, which is a good place to learn. I'm not sure if it's a good place to learn about manners, but who knows. It is a big library after all. I enter the library quietly, hoping not to encounter June. Instead, I spot Elincia off in a corner, adding books to her ever-growing hoard. When she sees me approaching, she tries in vain to block them from view with her flowing dress. Hey, what are you reading about today? Nothing, I'm just studying. Yes, but studying what? You know, this and that. Could you be a little more vague? Only if you want me to be. Elincia's eyes dart left and right, desperately searching for an escape route. In her moment of distraction, I easily snatch a book off the pile behind her. Hey! High society for the average fool. Why do you need this? Haven't you been surrounded by this stuff since birth? It reminds me of home, okay? A low-class person like you wouldn't understand. If you're missing home, I already said you can leave any time. Elincia pauses, seeming caught off guard. Whatever. She takes the book back and holds it tightly in her hand. I feel a little bad for putting her on the spot. I should change the topic. I can't stand this rotten atmosphere. So back home, do you have any siblings? Yeah, I have tons of siblings. Let me guess. You're the youngest, you're the middle, you're the oldest. She's definitely not the oldest. If she was the oldest, they would be doing everything they could to get her back so she can take her spot on the throne. She could be the middle child. That's always the one that gets ignored. Or she's the... I'm gonna guess she's the youngest because she's been spoiled the most. And, yeah. You're the youngest. What makes you say that? Well, you're kind of a... Well, yeah, that is what I said, so let's go with that. Well, you're kind of a brat. Not as bratty as you. Besides, you're wrong. I'm the eldest, and they're all so cute. There are tons of girls in my family. Sylvia is the youngest one. She's super cute. Elincia goes on, gushing about Mary, Kelly, Audrey, Sylvia, and so many siblings that I lost track. And you wouldn't believe the amount of food the little monsters can eat. That's when Elincia's enthusiasm dissipates in an instant, the air hanging dead between us. Did I strike yet another nerve? Give her some space, ask what's wrong. Let's just ask what's wrong. Hey, is everything okay? What? I don't know, you just suddenly stopped talking. It's nothing. What were you talking about again? Your family? Right, my family. Elincia keeps her silence again. I feel like it's really time for me to leave. Yikes, it's getting late. It was nice talking to you today, though. I'll see you around. Yeah, see you around. Elincia continues to sit at the table even as I close the door. She stares blankly at some faraway place known only to her. Oh, that's kind of sad. I wonder what happened to her. There's nothing else I can do. It's the only way. It's the only way. Huh, so... I mean, it seems like she likes her home a lot with all her sisters and everything, so I question why she's here. It seems like she's on a mission or something. I don't know. It's strange. Just getting a drink of water there. All right, let's probe her a little more, shall we? Hey, your hands are resting. You need to stir constantly. But it's the weekend, and yet you still woke me up at the crack of dawn. And to do what? Make some... What are we making anyway? You know, a stereotypical magical potion. Nothing fancy. I look down at Maury's bubbling cauldron. We are obviously making something. Fine, if you're just going to sit there and yap, go fetch some plants from the garden instead. I need some short plants with red thorns. What happens to this cauldron needing to be constantly stirred? Oh, I could just cast magic on it to make it self-stir. What? Why did you wake me up then? I think it tastes better when it's handmade. Talk to you later. Against my will, my body begins to march towards the garden. Maury, you can't do this. Thanks for the help. Boy, Maury's as pleasant as ever. Just as I thought, my task couldn't get any more daunting. One step into the herb corner and my heart sinks. More than a garden, Maury's herb stockpile is basically a jungle. This isn't a single hint. There isn't a single hint of organization. Wow, that took me a while to get through that sentence. To top it off, my memory of her instructions has faded entirely. I can't even remember what I was sent to fetch. The most dangerous eeny, meeny, miny, oh. She did say red with thorns. So I do remember. I wish that was an option, but it's not. I don't think we should randomly pick. Red with thorns sounds pretty dangerous, so let's go with that. The one looks dangerous. Knowing Maury, that's gotta be it. I reach towards the plant, wondering whether this world's God can hear my prayers. Hey! A sudden shove from behind sends me stumbling, my hand mercifully wide of the plant. What are you doing? What? Going after a shy Edda root without wearing any silver? What would you suggest? Seems like she knows what she's talking about. What do you suggest? You really don't know anything about plants, do you? Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble here. Maury sent me out to get an ingredient for a potion, but I have no idea which one she wanted. Something about red thorns? Well... Elincia expertly scans the figurative kudzu before us. Kudzu. I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of garden, I guess. You're probably looking for this one. She points to a short, spiky red plant dripping with purple fluid. I don't know, it looks kind of dangerous. Now, is she helping us or is she just messing with us? Let's pick it and see what she does. Whatever, Elincia knows more about this world than I do. As I reach for the plant, Mori comes marching into the garden. Mori roughly shoves me aside. How, you two? You'd be careful. This is a sleeping oh god, I hate plant names. Sleeping sanguinary. Easily the most dangerous thing in this garden. Mori bends and plucks up a small plant, one no bigger than my thumb. See, short plant. Overlord, you should really study more if you don't want to die. Here is the easier solution. I stay away from your garden. How would you ever learn then? Do I really need to know all about murder plants? Elincia? Elincia, as pale as a sheet, runs off looking hurt. Seriously, you don't know sleeping sanguinary? For the entire afternoon, Mori dragged me around the garden, showing me all of her poisonous herbs. And what I've learned from the tour is that, no matter what Mori says, I'm not setting my foot in her herb garden ever again. Yeah, it's kind of a strange thing to keep a garden full of deadly plants in there. She still hasn't entered her room, so we'll continue on pursuing Elincia. I haven't seen Elincia for a while since the garden incident. I can't help but feel like she has been avoiding me. Does she feel bad that she pointed me towards such a poisonous plant by an accident? I head to her room and knock on the door, waiting to make sure everything is okay. In a flash, the door opens and Elincia literally jumps out. What is it? I catch a glimpse of her room, sheer wreckage. Jeez, how did you get so messy? It's as if someone broke in. Saving this thought for later, I turn to Elincia. Hey. I'm just about to go for a walk in the forest. Would you care to join? You're not mad at me? No, why? Because Is it about the garden thing? It's fine, I didn't know any better either. Elincia remained silent, obviously still bothered by the incident. Listen, I'm really not mad. So what do you say, Forrest? I guess I'll humor you. Elincia and I walk around the forest area together for a bit. Bushes rustle as we pass. It's good to be out. The whole castle kind of smells like a cauldron. It feels really peaceful here. It's nice seeing Elincia smile for a change. I'd been a bit worried. Could that be... I scan the bushes for any sign of a reclusive creature, but find nothing. I snap out of my musing. Elincia, where are you? Up here. Looking up, I see that Elincia has climbed up the tallest tree in sight. Come on up, the view up here is amazing. I look at the tree doubtfully. I have never been much of an athletic person, let alone a climber. Yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? But that has to change sometime, right? I get over my fear and eventually reach Elincia. The branch is nice and stout, and I feel comfortable taking a seat next to her. See, that wasn't so bad. After I catch my breath, I look around. Looking out over the horizon, I can see the reddening sky, cradled by surrounding leaves like a glittering Christmas ornament. The view really is something. As I turn to smile at Elincia, our eyes meet briefly. She smiles. The setting sun looks really pretty against her blonde hair. What? Stop looking at me like that. Elincia violently shakes the branch that I'm sitting on. Hey, stop, I'm gonna fall. Ugh. Hey, what was that for? Just as I am beginning to take stock of my limbs, all present, all in pain. Don't worry, I'm coming. Ow. Nice catch. What's that? You couldn't just climb down? Faster this way. You're not mad, are you? At least I don't have to worry about climbing down. No, this is what I get for listening to you. Well, let's just make a little joke here. At least I don't have to worry about climbing down. What? Haha, you're really weird. And you're... I pant, still breathless and dazed. Not particularly princess-like. Come on, get up. She offers me a hand and pulls me up with surprising strength. You really should get back to the castle. You look pretty rough. You would too if you had an elephant dropped on you. A what? You don't know what an elephant is? No, is it beautiful? Beauty is a matter of perspective. But mostly no. Elincia lunges after me in a small temper tantrum, harmful intent written all over her face. We continue to jab back and forth. Laughing, we pull an immature pranks on each other. Eventually, Elincia and I return to the castle. Aha, but then your dumb face will be all red. No, I'm telling you, it's good for your skin. We're back at the castle. Elincia? Elincia isn't listening. She is staring at the castle. I look up to see what Elincia is distracted by. I don't notice anything out of the ordinary. I raise an eyebrow as she turns towards me. She just stares for a bit. Are you okay? She walks away, suddenly looking upset. Elincia, are you feeling unwell? As if she suddenly couldn't spend another second with me, she dashes away. I thought we were getting along great. Did I offend her somehow? I tried to track back what I said, or did. I have no clue. Whatever, I'll never understand girls. Yeah, she's definitely got some reason she's supposed to be here. Oh, and I think she has made it into our room. Look at that. 4 out of 5, we're... This is ridiculous. Anyways, I guess that's a good place to stop, I suppose. We will have to look at Summer next time. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just continue on with everyone else and we'll just leave Summer alone in her village to, you know, continue with her mundane day-to-day life. I don't know. We'll decide next time. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And goodbye.